Ephesians 5:15 says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Right. And that's what we're doing. We're redeeming the times because we know the days are at hand that's evil. You could just, hey, if you want to, you could just turn on your local news, man, and see. You can see the times that's at hand. Okay. It says, verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Right. Okay. The will of the Lord. Come out here, prophesy. Okay. Follow his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. You know, warn our people, all that, man. That's the will of the Lord. You know. It says, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Right, and that's talking about the wine, meaning the philosophies and the ways of America. You know, because a lot of our people are drunk, man. You know, they're staggering off the wine of the ways of America. You know, they're in this American vibration. You know what I mean? Read that again. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is access, but be filled with the Spirit. Right? You want to try to stay in the Spirit as much as possible, man. You know, speaking first and foremost for myself. You know, I always got to remind myself and examine myself that I need to stay in the Spirit, you know. Hey, because your flesh is carnal, man. You know. And being drunk off this wine or this madness will have you bugged out. Okay? Look at that precept. Okay? Oh, to show you, it's not talking about it's not talking about literal wine. Isaiah 28 and 9, it says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry, they are drunken, but not with wine. So if it's not, they're drunken with not with wine, what is it? It's the philosophies and it's the ways of America, man. And all the other nations have drunk on the ways and the philosophies of America, man. Hey, you see a nation of people come to America, they lose off from their whole heritage and custom and start doing the ways of how America operates, man. You know? Well, I'll just use this for example, right? Say like the Arab women, okay? They come from their country, right? They come from dressing in their modest apparel, right? Which they wore head garments. They wore you know, cloths to cover up their body, so to speak, because you know, a woman's body is for a man, right? Basically they in subjection, okay, because they know the order, how the man is over the woman, so forth and so on. And they come to America, you know, 3 months later, they bucking up against a man, okay. They start dressing in pants, you know, wearing little shirts, you know, just you know, showing a body out. So basically, they left the heritage and the customs of their forefathers, and now are drunk off the ways of America. Okay. For another example, you go to China, you know, North Korea or whatnot. Now they have McDonald's. Okay, they got Wendy's. Because what? They drunk off the ways of America. Okay. So back at Isaiah 28 and 9. Stay yourselves out and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. So we already know that that's the philosophies. Okay. Yeah, that's the point. That's all I wanted to get on that. You know, that, you know, letting the people know if they are drunken of the wine. Okay. And at the end of the day, it's our point to come out here and tell our people, look, man, you know, you need to wake up and come up out of this drunkenness that you're in, that this drunk state that you're in, okay? You know, and come back and be in the spirit. And the only way you're gonna do that is what? If you dive into these scriptures, man. You seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. It's the only way, okay? Come back into your true living power, okay? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, okay? Which is the name of the Father's true name and the Son's true name, okay? So it says in Colossians 2:8, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy, okay? And that's what have been done here in America, through the school systems, okay? Which is just really have dumbed the people down, okay? And vain deceit, after tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after the Messiah. That's right. Because you people, I'll say our people, so to speak, but this literally goes for all the whole world except for the elect. But our people are drunk off the ways and the traditions of men, okay, on how they think the Bible should be taught. But they don't follow the real ways of how the Messiah was on the scene, how he was doing it, you know. So that's why it says beware, okay. Hey, and that's the reason why a lot of our people are caught up in the nonsense that they're in, okay, because they were spoiled through what? Vain philosophy. Okay. I want to get a matter of fact, I want to get on the precept, because remember I said all the other nations drunk the wine, the philosophies of America. Revelations 18 verse 3, it says, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. That's right, okay? So all the merchants, all the people of the earth, where they come? They come to America. They want to come get rich. They come and shop to America. They come get rich. Then they go back to their country that they came from, you know? But the point of it that I was made was what? They have all drunk in the wine, okay? Jeremiah 51:7, it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, right? That made all the earth drunken with what? Through liquor? No, through the vain philosophies, okay? On the ways of how things should be done in the world. So Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have been drunken of her wine, thereof the nations are mad. So it consistently talks about all these nations being drunk of the wine of Babylon, okay? And where is Babylon in the scriptures? The daughter of Babylon, in which the Babylon is speaking about in Jeremiah 51st chapter, is America, okay? Hey, that's one of the secrets of the Bible that these people don't know about, okay? They can't get that Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon is America, you know? All right, but let's get back at so I want to go back, you know, like I was saying, you know, that all ties back into walking circumspectly as well, being circumspect, okay? You know, the different things that you're learning, okay? Meaning you need to eat the meat and spit out the bones, you know? You don't attach on to the different things and flow back if it's not what? If it's not of the Messiah, okay? Hey, because mainly that's what we're telling our people, okay? Tell them to come back into their true heritage, into their true living power, and seek ye out of the book and read. But they don't want to do that, you know? And if they do, they must become humble and be taught again, right? To the true men of the Lord, and not the false prophets that they're going to every Sunday, filling up them baskets, okay? Isaiah 34:16, because it must come out, because I keep mentioning it. Isaiah 34:16, it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Right? So that's what we tell our people, look, man, you need to seek you out of the book of the Lord, which is the Bible. King James 16:11, I prefer, okay? Or, no one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. That's right. Right, and through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, he's gathering his men back, which will what be his precious elect. Okay? Because what? He's only looking for a small remnant on this side. Only a small remnant is going to get it. Okay? Alright. So, back of being circumspect are the things that's coming at hand. Right? 2nd Esdras 9 verse 1, he says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou thy time diligently in itself, and when thou shalt see as part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Right, and it's all in the scriptures, man. Okay, these things were written for our learning. Okay, learning the ways of how not to be, or of how not to be like how our forefathers was. Okay, worshiping false gods, idols. Okay, following the ways of these other nations, all the heathens. Hey, because if you don't go back to the 12 tribes, you're a heathen, man, according to the Lord. All right, according to his ass, you will be a heathen. Okay, and we come out here pronounce and declare it to you. Okay, we just declare it to you, simple as that, man. It says, then thou shalt understand that is the very time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, and that's what we keep telling our people, man. We tell them, get right, the Lord's coming back, man. And he ain't coming back playing no games, But like I said before, the opening video, I said, people think the Lord's coming back doing a cha-cha slide, man. That's what they think is gonna happen when the Lord come back, man. Let's get 2 precepts to back that up real quick, right? Exactly right. Zephaniah 1:14 says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and it has hastened greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, that the day is a day of wrath, and a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, and a day of clouds and thick darkness. Okay, now, so what is these churches speaking of, saying the day of the Lord is going to be just, a beautiful day, man? The scripture said the day of the Lord is going to be darkness. Okay, darkness and not light, a day of gloominess. Okay, a day of a trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers, and that will bring distress upon men, and that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and as their flesh as dung. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening on the day of the Lord, man. He says men's blood is going to be poured out as dust. You know how dust, when it blows, when the wind blows dust, going to be everywhere. Okay, it says the flesh is going to be on upon the earth like dung. Okay, if you let a dog in a backyard go to bathroom everywhere, hey, that's what dung is, man. And you don't never clean it up. Hey, that's how bodies is going to be out here on the soils of America. Okay? Now, after getting that, let's back that up with Isaiah 66. Right? Isaiah 66, verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with a fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and rebuke with flames of fire. That's right. So the Lord is what? He's angry, man. Okay? I don't know, all you go-lucky people think the Lord is in this happy state of mind. No, the Lord is angry. His son is angry, okay? And when he come back, it's gonna be hell to pay, man, okay? It says, for by fire in his sword, read that again, it says, for by fire in his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, okay? And the slain of the Lord shall be many, okay? So that's many people who's gonna get put to death out here, man. That's why I said the slain of the Lord shall be many, okay? Hey, and it's talking about them chariots. Hey, it's talking about them, the so-called UFOs, like the so-called white man like to portray. But we know them as IFOs, because we know them as the chariots of the Heavenly Father, okay? That's where they get all these different movies from, okay? War of the Worlds, Independence Day, because they know, the elites know that something's gonna happen. And they know who's in them chariots, man. The angels, which is of our brethren, man, okay? Men of dark skin complexion. It's in them angels, that's in them angels. I mean them chariots, okay? And they go come back with the Lord and do a lot of destruction on this place. Basically, like I always like to say, they're gonna be zapping people to powder, man, okay? Let me get Matthew, you know, and this is just all for edification, backing my statements up, you know. Hey, cause up here, we prove anything, we prove everything, man. You know, we don't speak of the bellies of our own heart, of our own mind, okay? We come straight out what the Bible says, okay? Matthew 10, verse 34 says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. That's right. Hey, so with the Lord, who you people ignorantly call Jesus, right? He said he's coming not to send peace, but a sword, man. What do you do with a sword, man? Would you people think he's gonna be cutting cakes in half for you? That's what you people think what he's gonna do with his sword? That he's gonna be slicing you pieces of cake. Nah, man. Okay. A sword is a killing instrument. Okay. I don't know anyone that buys a sword just to have it, just to use it to cut meat. Okay, to cut cakes or whatnot. Okay. They either use it for offense or defense. Okay. Use it for whatever purpose they need to, or to protect themselves. Okay. Verse 35 says, I am come not to set a man at variance. It says, I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and his daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, right? So to sum that up, the Lord has come to set separation, okay? Division, okay? So that whole equality spirit that we all come together, we should overcome. Martin Luther King generation bullshit, right? It's not happening because the Lord was never with that, man. So guess what? Martin Luther King falls in a false prophet, man. He ain't never do nothing for our nation of people but keep our people dumbed down, okay? And he works for the CIA, okay? And he got killed because what? He reneged and he started speaking out against it. So they killed him. But still, he was a false prophet, man. He was just set up to keep our people asleep. Hey, so the hell with Martin Luther King, man. Hey, and all the old coons of our generations that rock on that vibration of MLK, man. All right, so back in 2nd Esdras 9, verse 3, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. That's right. And like I read before in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Hey, so it's being manifested right now. Slowly but surely, this wicked kingdom is falling. So what? The kingdom of heaven can come. Okay? So righteousness can be established on the planet Earth. Okay? Hey, and that's what the true men of the Lord, hey, this is what we really want. Okay, this is what we desire. Okay. Right. That's the continuing city that we're seeking for. Okay. Because here we have not one, man. This place is totally polluted. Second address 15 verse 13 says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and the hail and with fearful constellation. That's right. And what is that? Okay, that's talking about all these farmers. Okay, all these farmers that grow things on a continual basis. Okay, they ain't gonna have none of that, man. Ain't gonna be no fresh grapes. Okay, ain't gonna be no fresh fruit. Okay, all of that's gonna fail. Okay, ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, it says, but I will bring them. No, it's not. It says, woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. Right, and woe means destruction. So it says destruction into the world and them that dwell therein. Okay, right. Hey, because these people, like I said before, they think they in a good case, man. You know. These people over here has been dumbed down to the point where they think they in a good case. They think that the riots and the things that's going on in Mexico ain't gonna come to here to America. They think people in Venezuela starving right now, that this is never gonna reach America, man. You know, and that's how the elites program the people to think. Hey, so when it come down on the people, it's gonna come down hard, man. You know, hey, because let me put this out there. Hey, these stores only got 3 days worth of food, man. You know, so when the economy do collapse, you think truckers is gonna be going to work to try to fill up them stores? No. If a trucker find out the economy collapsed while they're on the road, hey, they're taking that truck to feed their family, man. They're not gonna go supply no store, okay? You think the police is gonna be out here trying to do police control when they're gonna be trying to worry about feeding their own family? Come on, man. You people have no clue of when the economy collapses, what's all going to take place. Okay, your next door neighbor is going to be at enmity with you. Okay, he's going to be at enmity. If he just seen you shopping that week and the stores don't got no more food, best believe they coming right in your house. Okay, hey, that's the thing that's coming upon this place, man. You know, and the only way you going to survive the calamities that's coming on the place if you got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah on you. Other than that, you through, man. You know? So read that again. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction on draweth nigh. One people should stand up and fight against another, and swords shall be in their hands. Right. And what's them swords? Okay? The modern day swords is the gun. Okay? Knives, bats, whatever someone got in their hand, whatever someone that can harm you with, hey, them will be the modern day swords. Okay, so that's speaking of people rising up against the people. You know, just to put it in a better sense, just tell you it's gonna be race wars out here, man. You know, as many as people that think they're gonna try to stop the race war, you're not gonna be able to do it. Okay, because in the prophecy, the Bible speaks of race wars happening, man, and many of our people are gonna get caught up in it. You know, for there should be sedition among men. Verse 16 says, for there should be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right. And a sedition means what? A uprising of the government, man. You know, once the people find out that the government has planned to not take care of them, it's going to be a total uprising, you know? Just like you see what's happening on in Greece, okay? All these other different countries, same thing is going to take place here in America, man. Right, so it says, read that again, it says, for there shall be sedition among the men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and of course in their course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, so the king and the princes represent what? The police, the government, okay? They're gonna uprise against them, right? And the power is gonna be in what? In the people's hands, okay? Because they're not gonna want to hear what the government have to say, because they're gonna feel what's the word? They're gonna feel betrayed. Just say it like that, okay? The people are gonna feel betrayed. Because why is that? Because the regular American citizen trusts in their government, you know? They trust in their government because their government has them thinking that they're gonna take care of them through the extremities of the things that's will be taking place. Hey, the government, what the government has planned for you people is concentration camps and to take the chip. Okay, that's what the government got planned for you people, man. Okay, you don't take the chip, which is the mark of the beast, you ain't eating. Your kids ain't eating, okay? That's just what it is, man. You people just think that, oh, the government has to feed me and my children. No, they do not, okay? Because you are subject to the government, okay? The elites, the banking families. It's the reason why you have a birth certificate, because they own you, okay? You don't have any rights, they own you, okay? Verse 17 says, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's right, okay? You people might want to go to Orlando, all right? You know, you people might want to go to Tampa Bay, you know, anywhere. You know, just maybe from neighborhood to neighborhood. Hey, the police is gonna have this all locked down, man. You know, martial law. But martial law is here. It just haven't been declared. Okay? Hey, so once they declare martial law, there ain't gonna be no going to the mall, ain't gonna be going to no Disney World, catching a bus to work. All that's gonna be done. Okay? They gonna have streets blocked off. You gonna be quarantined. Okay? You ain't gonna have places to go. You know? That's just how it's gonna be out here, you know? You know, there's a reason why they have army tanks and all these convoys traveling all throughout the United States. Because what? They're heavily preparing for martial law. Okay? The reason why they gutted out hundreds of these Walmarts that y'all, you people used to see that's now all gutted out, that they supposedly said all had water problems, okay, or plumbing problems, because that's going to be a concentration camp, you know. And you probably going to see some of these Walmarts in the near future, meaning soon, maybe a year or two, being gutted out. You know, schools, wherever, okay, all going to become concentration camps, and they're going to look like places of refuge to the regular people. You know, they're going to say, oh, we got food here, we got drink here, come, I know your kids are hungry, come feed them. And once you go in, ain't no coming out, man. You know, you think they got barbed wire fences on local Walmarts for no reason? You know, cameras set up on all ends of the corners of it. You got police watching it day and night. Okay, if it was just a plumbing issue, that's just something they would have just be like, you know what, it's a plumbing issue, we don't got to do all this extra stuff. But hey, you know, the people that's, you know, seeing of what's really going on, as far as in that case, they know these is concentration camps, man. You know. So read that again. It says, so the man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, being quarantined, that's martial law. Okay, y'all see it through these different shows that they put out here. Okay. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right. So all these tough guys be out here talking all this like they're so tough and hard. Hey, when martial law come, they ain't gonna be feeling like that, man. When the elites come kicking down your door at 2 in the morning, okay, throwing you and your wife out the bed, you and your kids hauling you out to concentration camps, men is gonna be afraid in them days. And these are the days that are at hand. Okay? 19, it says, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but to destroy their houses with the sword. That's what I said, right? Okay, you're your best friend up the street, okay? Hey, the famine's gonna be so bad, you gonna run right into your, he's not even gonna be your friend no more, okay? You're gonna be worried about feeding your children, okay? So you're gonna go take what that man had, even if it has to do with killing him as well, you know? It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, you know, great tribulation. That's the famine, man, you know? Hey, because here it is, America is a importing country, so to speak. It's not an exporting country, okay? So it imports a lot of things. And once all these other nations get cut off, then who's gonna import all these goods? No one, okay? Nobody, okay? So it's gonna be a lack of bread and tribulation, okay? Now I spoke on this, right? Because during this time, this is what they're gonna have set up. Because they know people are gonna be hungry, man. You know, and people are gonna take the chip quick, which is the mark of the beast. You know, but right now they program for people to take it for its technology purposes, so it can look like it's just a new gadget to take. But let's see. Right, so in Revelations 13 and 16, it says, and he caused all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's right. So even if you're a celebrity, you know, you got lots of money for whatever you're doing, even if you're a poor bum on the street, middle class, lower class, or whatever, you know, even if you're free, you know, supposedly a free citizen or in jail, they're going to try to make you take this chip, right? And it says that no man might buy or sell save he had that the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So you're not gonna be able to go buy no groceries, you know, go to work, do normal things that's normal in society, unless you have the chip, okay? Which we know is the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, okay? The radio frequency identification code, okay? Or the NFC, the near field communication, you know, or whatever savvy name they like to put on it, you know, which is a little small grain of rice, right? They're gonna want you to put it in you for you to be able to what? To buy or eat. Okay? And a person that didn't eat in 2 days and don't got the Spirit of the Lord on them, hey, they're gonna be hungry. They're gonna take that chip, man. You know? Hey, because people really haven't seen or went through real tribulations out here, you know? And it's gonna be worse than the Great Depression, man. It's gonna be way worse than the Great Depression out here when the economy collapsed. It's just any given day, okay? You know, people think this monopoly money is backed up by something. It's not backed up by anything. There's no silver or gold backed up behind this currency. You know, it's just a debt note, okay? That the elites, right, are making millions or billions, trillions of money off paper out of thin air, okay? All right, so this is if you do take the mark of the beast, right? Nate, okay, and all you other accounts out there telling people that that's not the mark of the beast. If you do take the chip, this is for you, okay, and whoever. Revelation 14 and 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in the forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay, so you're gonna be through, man. You know, if you decide to take the chip of any circumstances, it doesn't even matter. You take it, you know, it's over for you. Okay. Verse 11, it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, right, okay, which is also, you know, this whole beast system, okay, being in a league with it, which why you'll be being in a league with it by taking the chip, okay, because you'll be giving your soul over to the elites, okay, because they'll be over the track, okay, they'll be able to track you, know where you're at, okay, know what you're thinking. Hey, cause that's the whole elite's plan, man. To just to own you on a larger scale, you know, because they want to be the know all, see all. Okay. Hey, we're talking about the Esau, the so-called white man, Edomites, okay? Because these are the elites, the ruling class, which would be considered the 1%. All right. All right, so it says, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and whoever receives the mark of his name. Okay. Hey, so pretty much that's what they're trying to program people out here to make it seem like it's a cool thing to do. You know, that's why people are just like, oh well, you know what? You don't have to worry about people robbing you anymore, because you could just get the chip in your hand. You don't gotta carry your money. You don't gotta carry your wallet. This is the new money, okay? Which they're doing away with paper money and doing digital money, digital currency, okay? For you to be able to not carry your house keys no more, okay? So you can just go to the door of your house and just put your right hand or left hand to it, and you can just get in the house, okay? What else? Your car keys, you know, making the new cars where as long as you have the chip, you know, your car will start up. You know, everything is basically being programmed, operated around the chip. Okay, so you see in a lot of these banks, right? A lot of these banks, they're not having tellers no more because they don't have no use for people anymore. Because now once you do everything digital, there's going to be no need for tellers. They're just going to say you got to have the chip. Okay, it ain't like when they send you your new debit cards, right? Like when I got my new debit card, they didn't ask me if I wanted to. They just said, look, we're switching over the system to the chip, right? And your card is going to have to take the chip. You're going to have to reinactivate your cards, okay? Your credit card or your debit card, right? And your old one is not going to work unless it has a chip. So now when you go to your local stores, they automatically say, do you have the chip? Because they're programming it to be the norm. So then very soon there's not going to be no more cash registers, man. Okay? It's just going to be all about a card. Okay? They're probably going to do it for the forms of the credit card and the debit card. That's the only way you could pay. And then they're going to do away with that into having the chip in your hand. But as I'm speaking on this right now, that's just mandatory. But it's going to become a time where it's not going to be mandatory anymore. Okay? And you people are going to be forced, right? You won't be forced to do it. And if you don't take it, they're going to make you suffer consequences, man. Okay? Hey, because at the end of the day, like we all like to say, the government's not playing with you people, man. The elites are not playing with you people. Okay? They're going to cause pure hell once it start coming down. Okay, that's what they're going to do. You know? Hey, and that's what they got planned for the people. Revelations 12 verse 12, right? It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down into you, having great wrath. Right, when it says this devil has come down into you, is that talking about a man with a pitchfork? No. Okay, according to the Bible, who is this devil? Okay, the Edomites. Okay, the so-called white man, the great deceiver of the planet Earth. Okay, he is the devil that's going to come down on you with great wrath. Okay, when he had them UN troops come over here, the United Nations, man, they gonna put you Americans under subjection, man. You know, and they waiting for it too. You know, all you women out here dressing half naked, you know, showing your body all over the internet, walking around the streets all half naked. Hey, the UN troops gonna have fun with y'all, cause they seeing how the American women is. They see how this place is out of order. They gonna have fun, man. What you think that happens when the military go to these other countries? They kill the men, kill the children, you know, and they rape the women. Hey, this is just true story. Even the young military will tell you this. People that work in the military, they tell you go over there, we kill a lot of people, you know. Hey, and the women, they get ravished, man. They get raped. Hey, and this is in the scriptures, man. Hey, so it's gonna be total chaos out here, man. Total chaos. And that's what happens when a place will be at a state of anarchy. Okay. It says, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right. He know if he only got a short time to rule. Okay, because they know that their kingdom is over with, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, so it's over, man. It's the water y'all by Shai that we almost out of here, man. That we out almost out of this wickedness, man. You know? Hey, and whoever don't take heed according to the word of you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, thus saith the Lord, you gonna be destroyed, man. Alright, so that's shalom. With that, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers who spoke under the earth, teaching his word and truth and sincerity. Hey, shalom, man. Hey, and death to this wicked ass kingdom of America, man. May the Lord destroy this place immediately. Alright? And why we always say that? Because we want the kingdom of heaven at hand. So if you mad that we want this place to be destroyed for the kingdom, hey, death to you too, man. Right? Because we don't care about people's feelings out here, man. You know, we don't care about how these people think, how these people look at us. So be it. Alright? Alright, so DTA, man.